You have promises. God said, I'm going to have a child. God's going to give me a job. God's going to reconcile this relationship. God's going to give me eternity with him. He gives us the promises, but there's problems. For the children of Israel, they said, hey, God gave us this land. And they put one person from every tribe to go scout it out in Numbers chapter 13. And so their problem was they came back and they saw giants. So 10 of them were like, hey, there's a problem. There's a bunch of giants in there, man. They're freaks. They're huge. Like Donald Trump, huge. They were huge. And they're like, we can't, like, we know we have the promise, but there's these giants. 2 of the people said, you know what? They weren't focused on the problem. They were like, God gave us this land and God's with us. We could take them. So 2 of them were like, I'm not focused on the problem. 2 of them said, God will get his glory through that problem if we just allow the Holy Spirit to work. You have a promise, there's probably a problem. Some of you, the problem has been time, and you just still are stuck in unbelief. The biggest problem that the children of Israel had was their unbelief, continuous unbelief. Even when God showed up, they would still have unbelief. Unbelief is one of the biggest problems the church faces today, is they have unbelief. They're not believing in how good God is and what he really did for them. Or how good he wants to give you something. He wants to give you the Holy Spirit. He wants to give you the 7,500 promises. But there's problems. And I really believe that God put the problems in there because he doesn't want you to depend on you. He wants you to depend on him.